This is the quietest I've seen so far.
Well, we were here on a Friday night.
I keep thinking today's Friday.
We were here on a Friday night yesterday, so everything was jam-packed. Now it's early on a Saturday.
First full day in Italy.
Oh, okay.
What?
After much needed sleep. Car. It's a big man in a little car.
Just love how they have assigned motorcycle parking here.
If only New York could do that.
Yeah.
One day they'll grow up.
Yeah, right.
Well, it took Rome time, you know. How old is this city? How old is New York?
It wasn't built in a day.
That's true. I'll see what you did there.
Yeah, right.
Everywhere we go, everything says pizza or gelato. Like, we found maybe 6 places just in our block.
For real.
And, oh my God, that's a lot.
You know what that means, right?
We're having so much gelato.
I think we're just gonna have to try them all.
I have to try them all. We'll collect them all.
Yeah. Ooh, we should play Pokemon here while I'm here.
We're at the Colosseum.
No biggie.
We woke up, slept a lot.
Yeah.
And, not in that order. And we walked here from the hotel. It's about a 20-minute walk.
About, yeah. I took some
We
time.
took our time because we were taking pictures.
Yeah.
And then we walked up and it was like we turned one corner and then all of a sudden, a bus. No, Colosseum. That was really good timing. Okay, she let us in. We're going to the underground.
No, è un video che c'è là. No, ormai è acceso. It's a video. Di che cosa? Stiamo facendo? Yeah. It's a video about the restoration of the Colosseum. My team, how are you? Okay? Everything okay? Good. Yeah?
Get ready.
Okay.
So she works for the Colosseum and she has to escort our group. Whoa. Okay. She has to escort us here. So I'm wearing a headset so I can hear everything they're saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are entering inside the arena. Yeah? From one like an ancient gladiator. Yeah?
Oh my gosh. This is crazy. We're on the arena floor.
One is a reproduction made out of cement. Because the original one is different from what you can see today. Because the original arena was made out of wood and covered with sand.
Have you got an idea why? Sand. Yeah?
Absorb the blood.
Yeah. For absorbing the blood and for avoiding falls and slips, of course. But probably you don't know what was the Roman name for, say, sand, so the Latin name. Because sand was called arena. Yeah. For this reason, we call this part of the stadium arena, because of Romans. So, all around the arena, there was the seating area. Over there you can see reproduction. We have lost all the seating area. You see reproduction over there. But originally, the seating area, I have a reproduction for you. Can you see it? Yeah? It was divided into 4 levels, the seating area. The first one, that one next to this one, next to the arena, next to the arena, was for the most important people for the time, emperor, imperial family, and let's say VIP, the most important politician, the most important player. The second level, can you see it, Mother? I don't know if it was thumb up for save him and thumb down for kill him. Because ancient Roman writer tell us only that the thumb was turned. We don't know which verse. Probably it was in which verse for jugular, because jugular is the vein here, in the neck, probably. But we are not quite sure, only assumption about it. So, how about the life of gladiators? Because gladiators, as I told you, were very, very famous. They were considered muscular, real men. You have to imagine that the blood of gladiators were guarded for curing people and for increasing virility. And a lot of women fell in love with them. Yeah? Even some important women. For example, the mother of Commodus, that fell deeply in love with a gladiator. She was the first lady. Can you imagine what happened to the gladiator?
Didn't last long.
Yeah, jugular. Of course. Yes, of course. But the problem was that at the time the first lady was pregnant. The question is, of Commodus, of course. The question is, who was his father? The gladiator or Marcus Aurelius? We don't know. But we know that Commodus was crazy for this kind of activity, for gladiator games. It's up to you. What do you think? We don't know. The last thing that I'd like to show you here, and then I'll leave you 2 minutes for taking pictures, is this one. Have you got an idea about what is it?
Is that where the things come out?
Yeah, it's a trap door. Because underground, the thing that we are going to see in a minute, there was the real soul of the Colosseum. So they kept props, animals, and gladiators and weapons. To pull up them, they used different system of pulleys and lifts. And here in the arena, there were a series of trap doors, like this one that you can see just in front of you. Of course, this one is a reproduction. So I'm showing you the lift on the ground.
It's Resident Evil time.
Nice.
Let me be authentic. Oh my gosh. It's a ramp? It's a ramp, okay. That is underneath the arena floor you're just on.
Not a good situation, as you can imagine. When gladiators arrived here, they had been trained for at least 6 months inside the Ludus Magnus. So inside the Ludus Magnus, they had absolutely no training, and not a lot of them could become gladiators because only the strongest, or the stronger, of course, and the most valiant people. Generally, they were 6 centimeters taller than all the normal people, generally, and so they had absolutely no training. At the beginning, they could train themselves with wooden weapons. Can you guess why wooden weapons?
So won't hurt it.
wooden.
So they don't hurt each other too much.
Yeah, of course, for avoiding violence, of course, not hurt each other, but also for avoiding rebellions.
Oh, I see.
Have you seen the film Spartacus, for example? For this reason? Yeah? Okay. After at least 6 months, gladiators were ready to conduct, and they arrived here. But gladiators had absolutely an odd life. But in change of it, they had a lot of comfort that other people didn't have. For example, they have a servant that woke up them each morning. They had, for example, personal training. They had a doctor other people didn't have. They had also a masseur because they had massages each day, for example. And they had cook. So, what kind of thing they eat is the question. Actually, they eat porridge, vegetables, something like other things, and meat. The most important thing is the fact that things had to be full of fat. Why full of fat? Because they had put fat here on the waist. Why? Have you got an idea why?
For the nutrition.
Yeah, of course, for protecting itself for one, because it was important for save the vital organs, of course. So Allah has laid us. Real gladiators were not like Russell Crowe.
More like Russell Crowe now. So we just finished the Colosseum part of the tour.
Very informative.
Very informative.
A lot of stuff I didn't know about.
She's awesome. And we gotta say ciao to the Colosseum. It was good.
It was very good.
I liked it. I liked it. On to Palatine Hill. Finished our Roman Colosseum, Palatine Hill, and Roman Forum tour.
It's around 12, it's a little after 12 o'clock now. It was really, really nice.
I know, Loretta,
Yeah.
she was amazing. I'm going to put a picture of her right here. She's so nice, so informative. She has her degree in art and history, so like
She knows what she's talking about.
every question we asked her, she knows. She's actually right there. Hi, Loretta.
Oh. Hi, we're doing a vlog.
We were just saying praises about you.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had to stop real quick. We accidentally ran into our tour guide again.
And she like gave us a food recommendation. We were talking to her about when she wants to visit America, and she asked us our advice.
We kind of traded off. She gave us advice over here. We gave her advice over there.
And then she pointed us in the right direction so that we could go to the place that I want to go to, which is La Bocca della Veritas.
You'll see in a little bit. By the way, no big deal. Just walking around.
No biggie.
You know,
No biggie.
wandering around there.
You know, I see why now that people say that they feel kind of awkward when they vlog. Because
Yeah.
they're just walking around,
Yeah.
like holding a camera in front of their face, and everyone's looking at you because other people are looking at us.
I know.
And now I know why. Like when we watch people vlog, how like other people like jump in the back and like they have no idea because they're just living their life.
Just going around talking to each other.
So,
This is interesting.
it's fun though.
We could do a little more, but we're getting the hang of it. We'll probably get better toward the end of the trip.
Why? The first ones are going to be crappy, and then the rest of them will be nice.
Pretty
Take
much.
a picture of like how the street.
By the way,
is.
this
That's
is
why it's so
an official Roman street. This has never been. They put it in the first time and never changed it since.
Was it that I am broad? Don't fix it.
You can easily twist your ankle.
And that's why I don't wear heels here.
Because they never hear any accent.
All right, we'll be back.
So I remembered in my research, today's the birthday of Rome. So we are at the Circus Maximus. People are getting dressed up because they're going to do reenactments of battles. I forgot. I think I was just telling Jason about how our tour guide must have loved us the most. Because we're the ones that got the goodbye, mwah, mwah, ciao kiss. That means we legit as hell right now. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, the whole thing. Oh my god!
That explains the tent we saw yesterday. They're setting up.
So we passed by this yesterday when we were in the car. Let's go over here again for central view.
I like how they use the.
And we saw this, but we had no idea what was happening. But today is the actual day. Today is Rome's birthday. Based on the ancient story of Romulus and I forgot the other guy's name. Remus? Yeah, Remus. Because the other guy doesn't matter because Romulus won. And history is written by the victors. That's so cool. So we just got to go to that church over there. I'll see you in a minute. We just finished at the Bocca della Veritas.
It's right there.
It's in there where that line is.
Yep. That little line was to see the, what they call it, the Mouth of Truth?
The Mouth of Truth. That is made popular by the Roman holiday film starring Audrey Hepburn and Gregory Peck. I've always wanted to go. Really always wanted to go. So I finally got to go. And we'll put a picture of it right here.
Why'd you keep doing that? And I have no idea how to do that.
That'll be weird, so we'll add it at the end.
Yeah, probably.
It's kind of like a appendix. There you go.
Yeah.
I thought of the word. I'm just tired.
What I wanted to.
Now
What?
we just have to cross this bridge right here.
Yep.
The Monte de Palatine. Because guess what? It's by Palatine Hill. And we're going to go to Travesteri to get some lunch.
Yeah. We're hungry. We haven't eaten yet, besides a little bowl of cereal.
I haven't eaten yet. I'm throwing an Italian accent on everything I say from now on. Just because, it makes me sound cool. This is where we ate, so we can remember forever. That was the nice guy who let us in. We went down an alley. Golda would be so proud.
Seriously eating in an Italian alley. Literally an alley.
It's just
We just found this tiny restaurant across the front on a map. We first saw it, we're like, this has got to be a joke. And we see some people, they have one table sitting outside, and they're just hanging. It's a legit restaurant. And
it
funny
was
thing
busy.
and we're around the corner from the Pantheon.
We were like, oh, there's the Pantheon.
Yeah, it was, and look, this Pantheon's right there. It's seriously right. That's the back end toward the back end of the Pantheon. And we found his food. Look, turn around. Look at that. It's just
an alleyway.
An alleyway. So now we're gonna get some gelato so we can have a sugar rush to get back home and go to bed. Checking the map for gelato.
We need gelato in our life.
Yeah. Even though we just passed one, but we're gonna get a better one.
No, we want better gelato.
By the way, there's the Pantheon. We're gonna come back here later. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. It's still pretty busy here.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, well, it's also Saturday. So what you've got there?
Heaven.
You just got this gelato from a very small gelato place. This is massive compared to the first one we had yesterday.
The first one was, it seemed pretty big too, the first one, but then we turned the corner and saw this and we were like, oh.
Yeah, for real.
And the line, there was a line.
Yeah, you had to pay first, then give your receipt to the guy,
And then you
and then you order. Then you pick which one you want. It was a lot bigger before, but that's a small.
It was a lot bigger before.
Small, you get 2 massive scoops. I ordered a medium, and I got 3 scoops.
He always finishes before me.
Yeah.
Because he eats fast. I, however, like to savor what I'm eating. Because I'm not getting this back home.
Nope.